Glad to see you made it out of there without twisting your ankle or anything. But I don't see our contract target. You weren't able to find Thukhozod, I take it? Dead? I guess that shouldn't be a surprise. But when I talked to his mother, I got the distinct impression that he wasn't in any real danger. It was like she expected him to be safe in there. She just wanted us to bring him home. You're right, but this won't do at all. She's not going to pay us if we tell her that she lost her son. Especially not without some sort of proof that we actually found him. What a waste of time and energy. Let me see that. Interesting. It's inscribed with the names Thukhozod and Thukhozod. Now that might be worth something, especially with the legend and all. I'll give you the gold we discussed, and you give us the amulet. Sound good? What's to consider? It's just a worthless piece of jewelry, unless you find a buyer. We'll do the legwork and make a profit, while you get paid here and now. Everyone wins. I mean, there's no point in giving it to Thukhozod's mother, right? Did you see his new bow? That must have cost him.
Never going to end, is it?
Nobody steals from us! Have the snow rat.
Stab you in the eye for that.
Master Dren went into the old barrow and told us to wait here. There are probably spiders in there. There's always spiders crawling around the tombs back in Skyrim. Don't tell Beres, but I'm kind of afraid of spiders. You must have heard of the great Narcissus Dren. I'm his trusted servant, and Beres over there is his able assistant. Master Dren promised to take care of the Draugr problem for Musgroth and the orcs. He entered the barrow, but he hasn't returned. You know, the dead Nords that get up and walk? They've been wandering out of the barrow and bothering the orcs down in the village. I was going to look for Master Dren, but then I remembered the spiders. Can't be too careful around spiders. You're looking for Master Dren? Oh, that's kind of you. I really can't abide spiders. I have a condition. The barrow's entrance is over there. Master Dren said he'd be right back, but he's been gone so long. It's not like him to miss dinner. Well, I haven't actually visited the place, but it looks kind of small. Not a proper orc stronghold at all, if you ask my opinion. But I met Musgroth, the huntwife. She's always wandering about and checking on things that might threaten the village. Oh, Master Dren is always helping somebody. It's what he does, don't you know? Told Musgroth he'd take care of the Draugr dilemma and charged right into that barrow over there. I wish I was half the adventurer that Narcissus Dren is. You've never heard of Narcissus Dren? What rock have you been living under? He's the greatest treasure hunter, dungeon delver, and heroic adventurer to ever walk the land. And the books he writes are real page-turners. It's my honor to serve him. He's got a sense about such things, that's for sure. We came to explore the barrow, but when Master Dren noticed the Draugr, he readily offered his services to Musgroth and the orc village. He's a genuine hero, if you ask me. Master Dren couldn't wait to explore the place. The locals call it Exile's Barrow, though no one's quite sure who the exile is. We do know that it's old, it's Nord, and that the orcs refuse to go near it. That means it probably hasn't been looted. That's where the Draugr are, so that's where his braveness went. He's not afraid of spiders, not him. Musgroth and the orcs can handle a few walking corpses, but an entire barrow? Something must have disturbed the rest to cause this much trouble.
Ah, another ancient barrow. Another 2.5 gold pieces from my employer, Narcissus Dren. Oh, but you don't want to listen to my problems. Have a nice day. You mean you've never heard of the great Narcissus Dren? Whatever you do, don't let him know that. According to his biography, he's the world's greatest treasure hunter, dungeon delver, and adventurer. And he certainly loves the sound of his own voice. The eight forbid that such words ever leave my mouth. I don't mean to imply that Narcissus Dren isn't good at what he does. I just mean that he's an arrogant, self-important, pretentious little skeever with delusions of grandeur. No, I should be the one apologizing. It's just that I had such high hopes when I was selected to be an apprentice to the famous Narcissus Dren. I read all of his books. They inspired me to become a scholar. I just wish he'd really let me help him. Oh, I'm here with Narcissus Dren. He has a knack for uncovering ancient sites and old tombs. That's a big part of why he's so good at what he does. We arrived a few days ago, and Dren immediately set out to explore the place, while I wait out here. Narcissus goes wherever the call of adventure takes him, and until now I've followed along obediently. But I think it's time to rethink my chosen profession. If only I could use my talents as a researcher to do something important for a change. Are the orcs having a problem with Draugr? I must admit that I haven't visited the villages yet. Now that I think about it, Narcissus did run out of the barrow yesterday and head down the road. Then he ran back inside without saying a word. Well, it wouldn't surprise me. He can be very agitating. But whatever's going on in there, I'm sure that Narcissus Dren has the situation well in hand.
Oh, that was unexpected. Never had a lid get stuck like that while I was, investigating. Ah, it's a good thing you happened by. And in an old barrow, no less. But tell me, are you a simple admirer or a true devotee of my work? How wonderful for you, for you have found him. So tell me, do you want me to sign one of my books, or have you come to watch a real adventurer at work? Why wouldn't I be all right? I am the great Narcissus Dren, after all. Still, I'm always willing to show a novice adventurer the ropes. Forward, my friend, and together we will deal with the Draugr of this barrow. After you. A plan? Narcissus Dren always has a plan. Haven't you read my books? Of course. It's a work in progress. I'm sure it involves locating the main burial chamber and finding a switch or lever. In my experience, it's always a switch or lever. Now, onward! What a spacious chamber! It's most likely the primary tomb's antechamber. Look at those pillars! This barrow is definitely from an earlier period than the ones I've explored in Skyrim. Ooh, that large door must lead to the main burial chamber. I am, after all, quite familiar with this sort of thing. The carving on this pillar, I think it's some sort of switch. How exciting! I wonder what happens if I press it. Well, that's strange. Usually when I press something, something happens. Ah, this panel is broken. That must be the key. Yes, I'm sure it is. A number of these carvings are broken. Yes, yes. I see what we must do. I think... yes, I'm sure it is. This must be the primary tomb's antechamber. Look at that artwork. Definitely from the Nordneo Strife period. If this place follows the usual construction, the main burial chamber is right behind that door. It's what we in the adventuring trade call a puzzle lock. When we solve the puzzle, the door unlocks. But look... 3 of the stone panels are broken. We need to find the missing chunks before we can solve the puzzle and open the tomb.